Okay, well, hi friends, Doc South here, bidding you welcome to a tour, an official tour of my world famous tomato ranch. You know, it was a while back. I know it doesn't look like much of a ranch. You're looking and saying, Doc, it's nothing but flower pots. Well, there's a guy I pass on the way to the Chatterbox, has an area the size of our deck. I'd say, oh God, maybe 30 feet by 40 feet of nothing but plants in flower pots. And frankly, he always has what looks to me to be a pretty good crop. So whenever I can find a flower pot, Sandy keeps an eye out for them. I get some dirt, some nice potting soil, and I add one more step to my ranch. I don't imagine that guy I pass in the morning is on Saturday mornings did anything different. He probably just one flower pot after another. And you should see he's raising corn and potatoes, and in fact potatoes are kind of cool because you put a potato plant down, a potato with an eye in it, in there in the dirt, cover it up real good, and you just keep adding dirt and adding dirt and adding dirt, and then when the fall comes, you just knock the flower pot over. Potatoes fall right out onto the deck. It's great. Anyway, this year I decided to go basically with tomatoes and one hot pepper plant. And well, about one hot pepper plant's enough. I can't eat a whole bunch of them. But I'm very tickled. I got these seedlings about 3 weeks ago at Walmart. They were having a sale, and I invested heavily. I think they were $1.50 each. And darn, if these aren't sweet. Look at this. They were all fairly small but thanks to Miracle-Gro, tender loving care, and a few tricks of the trade, man, I already got one tomato. See, look, sitting there, see it? Little bugger. Yeah, I know. And plenty of blossoms. By this time last year, I didn't have too many blossoms. But look, I think I can show you. Where is it now? Gosh, there, see it up there in the upper, there's two of them actually. Beautiful, huh? Oh, they're going to be biggies. Yeah, boy, juicy tomato sandwiches, here I come. There's another blossom on this one. I think, if I can get my finger into the picture, okay, it's up. Yeah, well, it's darned if I see it there it is, okay. Little hard to spot. There, my fingers, it's silhouetted against my finger now. Yeah, there you go. So we're, doing well. I keep a good eye on them. Plus, when you got a flower pot garden, the weeds and the slugs, like if I planted all this in the yard, it wouldn't take but about a week and a half before the news would flash through the slug community, and the little stinkers would be all over my plants at night. And there's almost nothing you can do when the slugs decide. You ever see the teeth on a slug? Yeah, if you guys see one someday, flip them over. They got like a round mouth with spiked teeth, little stinkers. And boy, they can sure eat up a leaf. Now, the only problem I got here is aphids, and I'll show you if I can. All my plants right now are in pretty good shape aphid-wise. What you'll see generally for a really rough aphid attack is there'll be all these here. This plant's got a few. I think this is a relatively, let me see if I can see where, okay, it wouldn't be there. Here, there. See this one leaf near my feet, you can see there's a hole in the leaf, you can see it's like Morse code there. Yeah, there you go. It's like a little beacon. My finger, you can see my finger through the leaf. Well, an aphid got bit that hole in the leaf. And then there's one up here. Let's see. Yeah, there. There's a few actually that doggone. That one up there is definitely up near my finger. And there's a few others. Here's another one. Kind of shows up nicely with the lighting. And what you got to do, you can get rid of that if you nip it in the bud, as they say. What I do is I've made this stuff. I looked it up. Now, you got to get an old Windex bottle or something like this, see? And you fill it. You don't have to fill it all the way full because you don't need it that much. You just get tap water, a little bit of dish soap, and then hot pepper sauce. What I did, I found we had some leftover hot pepper sauce in the fridge, and I just basically diluted it, rinsed the insides of the bottle with water, and then poured that contents into this spray canister, and there you go. And what you do is you just spray straight down. You see what I'm doing? Straight down onto the leaves. Don't spray on the upper part. I mean, don't spray on the bottom. That's where a lot of the breathing pores are for the plant. That's where it gets its oxygen, and etc. But the hot pepper sauce, the aphids hate it, drives them nuts, well, as you can imagine, and because they're just tiny little bugs, but oh my God, they can eat a plant. And then the dish soap, they don't like that for some reason. Maybe they slip off the leaves. I don't know. And then the water, well, the water's just water. Kind of disperses it all. But ain't this something? I think give me about another, oh gosh, I'm thinking in about another, maybe another month. Boy, I'll tell you, this this tomato garden's going to be doing just fine. And then when I feel like it, I can have a nice hot pepper from courtesy of my hot pepper plant. So, again, what I'm doing is I'm just looking for these flower pots and potting soil, and bingo, throw them out on the regular ground, and these plants just don't stand a chance, it seems. So, I'm kind of tickled. Hopefully, maybe you're doing the same thing. A nice flower pot garden out on the deck, I'll tell you, keeps me happy all summer long. And I imagine won't be long for the old tomato. Oh, wait a minute, there's another aphid. Oh my gosh, this one leaf really got hit. Yeah, let's see. Doggone stinking aphids. See it? Yeah, that one. I don't know if I'm showing it to you right. Yeah, there, you see all sorts of holes. Doggone looks like Swiss cheese. Well, we'll get out after I'm done. I don't want to spray aphid solution on my camera. Doggone it, though, I do want to nip that one in the bud. That looks like an old one, but just the same. There you go. Okay. Eat death, aphids. There you go. Stinkers. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hot pepper plant got one, too. Okay, there. Oh, we're all set. Okay. Well, anyway, so there you go, friends. Reporting from the lower 40. Doc South here signing off. And maybe you ought to consider this. Kind of fun having a garden when it's only this big. I'll see you later. Bye now.